In the previous episode, we defeated Golem, finally. That was quite a battle. It took me over 2 hours playing yesterday to get that done. Now, that wasn't all fighting Golem. There was a bit of, getting different upgrades and potions and whatnot, but it was all to fight Golem, right? So that was a bit of a pain in the butt. I since have gone back and defeated him again, wearing my beetle armor, but that's besides the point. Put it in my inventory to show you guys that we're gonna bam, get one of those, so that way we can use the beetle husks. We also got the Staff of Earth, which is okay. So now I have enough of the, let's pop that in there. I have enough of the beetle husks to make the beetle wings, bam, which I didn't need for that fight, but we're gonna need it for other stuff. And now I've got the full set. Cool. Okay, with that out of the way, is the turtle armor a, no, it's not a material. With that out of the way, we're going to try to kill Leviathan in today's episode. It's going to be probably a quickie. I'm not expecting to take a whole lot of time on that boss, especially with our new armor and whatnot. But yeah, I definitely just, I am not playing for 2 hours tonight. That's just like, I'm putting a hard limit there. All right, so let's put the scale mail helmet that on. So we go down to 98 armor. So we are losing some defense because we're not using the other beetle chest. But we also get beetles increase your melee damage and speed, which is really nice because now we can attack a bit faster. Our stats are now 54% damage, 126% speed, and 25% critical. With the other armor, it was 54, 114, and 29. So the 29 is staying. We're going up to, sorry, it's 54, 126, and 25. So it's a minor difference, but the good thing is the beetle wings. So putting this on, we get 10 defense, 5% increased damage reduction while wearing beetle shell set, and 5% increased melee damage and critical strike chance while wearing the beetle scale mail set, which is obviously what we're using. So boom, we gain that extra 5% melee critical. What was the other one? And melee damage. Yep. So that goes up to 58%, which is pretty good. So I'll take it. Where the heck am I on this? Oh, I'm up in the top level there. So we'll get rid of this stuff, drop that down. We can also go get Scoria. So now Scoria is an option for us, which is really nice. I took your guys' suggestion from a handful of episodes ago, just putting all of these stupid things for the Abyss in there. And I got a great comment a while back telling me that the Arctic diving gear I need is down in this. So we're gonna first off head over here. Oh, there's like a bunch of new stuff over here. What do you guys need? Hello? You got anything good for me? No, just a bunch of mage stuff. Totally fine. Should I have expected anything less? No, not really. I don't think she has really anything new for me. She's just doing her thing. All right, cool. Let's head off over to, where was this area? I guess it was off over here. And we shall go down and get my Arctic diving gear. I didn't do a whole lot today. I just kind of chilled, which is weird because it's a Monday. But it was one of those, I spent so long last night doing Terraria, and then I also didn't feel good. So I was just kind of like, I'm going to hang out. I'm just going to hang out today and do not a lot. I painted one of my own things. I don't often get to paint things for myself, but I painted a rhino for my Warhammer 40K Sisters of Battle. So that was fun. Done with it now. Moving on with life. Now I can paint something else for people. Basically, I've changed the way that I do like my painting commission part of my business. For those of you who are new to the channel and you don't know, this isn't my primary source of income. I run my own business where I 3D print miniatures and terrain for tabletop games and war games, and then I also do painting commissions. Clear through all that, and I paint the miniatures for people. So the way that I've managed to increase my amount of productivity, which is kind of a weird thing for some people to consider. So, I'm painting, you're like, well, how, that sounds fun. Like I get to paint miniatures. Couldn't you do that forever? I've heard that before. I did not mean to dump that in there. It's like, no, it's inherently a very creative job, which means, you got to stay Gotta stay motivated. So how do I do that? Well, lately it's been by rewarding my own self. So it's like, cool, I painted something for somebody. Now I get to paint something cool for myself. And then that's just, it just balances it out. Ooh, we got an Aegis Blade. It's got 181 true melee damage, insane knockback. Striking an enemy with the blade causes an earthen eruption. That's really cool. Why have I not seen that yet? That is really cool. Do I need that projector? No, I don't. Now it should be in, if I go down to the bottom here, if I can make it to the bottom, the Arctic gear should be, yeah, right there in that chest, which I think I need the frozen key for. Okay, good. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Thank you guys for the suggestion. That saved me a time and headache, really. All right, so let's dump that in there. In order to make the diving gear for this, I think I've got everything else. So let's swap over here. We need the depth charm. I think I have the rest of that. We'll dump that in. Not on the crafting thing. What do we need? Our abyssal. Why can't I make it? What am I missing? 5 luminol. I'm literally missing 5 luminol. All right, well, as annoying as that is, what I will do instead is grab my diving gear and my depth charm, and we'll equip those. And what I'm going to do is swap to this one. Why is it not letting me unequip these? Fine. Just, there it goes. I don't know why it wasn't working before. And then we'll equip that, and then I'll just head over to the oh my goodness, why am my mind is just not working. This is again why I'm not playing for 2 hours again today. Oh yeah, we got the encrypted schematics. We'll put that in there. All right, let's head over to the acid. That's not what I wanted to do. Where's that? There it is. And then I will head down and try to find some luminol. Okay, I have got so much scoria. I'm at almost 500. It's really easy to get. Oh, we got the ink bomb. This was for, yeah, this was for Rogue. I remember having to farm that out. It was very annoying. Okay, cool. So let's dump a bunch of this in there. Open these up, of course. Dump all that in there. Get rid of all this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I have more than enough to craft this stuff. So we'll pop these 2 in. What was it called? It was a diving gear. Oh, I've got it right here. So craft, boom. So now we got that for this particular cool little set. I'm gonna keep that out of this loadout here. Are these are also materials. What do I need for the abyssal diving suit? Oh, right, that's post Moonlord. That requires that, and that's not a part of it. But hey, you know what? Then that means I don't have to have a whole separate loadout to go down there if it's all kind of wrapped into one. Right, scoria bars, yeah? Let's type scoria. What do we need for all these? Boom, boom. At 500, only made 124 bars. Jeez. I can make a fire gauntlet with it. Fire gauntlet, pretty good, right? Pretty good. Enables auto swing for melee weapons. 14% increased melee damage, 14% increased melee speed, 10% increased true melee damage. It's an upgrade from 10, 12, 12. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pop this in there. Fire, give me the fire gauntlet upgrades. What else can we make? Sigil of Calamitous, we're not going to use. Void of Extinction. Critical strikes cause explosions, cause nearby enemies to ignite. Greatly reduces damage taken by the brimstone debuff. I don't have an Abaddon, so I can't make that. Or is that an Abaddon? That's a deep joke. Haddle Mantle. Well, actually, this is all 20 max life, 8%. Isn't the hydrothermic stuff? Okay, so the helm is magic, but they have a 17% increased melee damage, 10% increased melee crit chance, melee attacks, and melee projectiles inflict on fire, and grants immunity to fire and lava. I mean, that's pretty good. I can make life alloy now, right? So that's totally a thing that we can make, which means we can make this weapon, which I had saved for potential use. There's the axe. There's the Fallen Paladin's hammer, which we can make because we have a Paladin's hammer, but I don't think I have the Pawnage hammer. How do I get that? Oh, I can totally make it. So, bam. Okay, so what was this called? Fallen Paladin's Hammer. Oh my goodness, this sounds so good. Let's do it. I think someone may have recommended this. Like on the last episode. 590 melee damage. There's a heavy gravity affected hammer that will return to you after striking an enemy. After returning 3 times, a homing spectral hammer is summoned with devastating impact. Damn right it is. That sounds so good. There's a yo-yo, guys. Guys, there's a yo-yo. Should I yo-yo? There's the Stygian's shield, which I feel like I have to make, being such a huge Hades fan. 401 melee damage, extremely slow speed, insane knockback, hold left click to charge an omnidirectional dash which slams through enemies, right click to throw a buckler which bounces towards a nearby foe upon collision, grants knockback immunity and 16 defense while held. However, dashes are disabled until you stop holding this weapon for 1.5 seconds. Oh man, that sounds real good. Hold on, I do not want to deal with you nerds. Can I fire my weapon out? I know there's stuff trying to get in, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. Okay, maybe I can make the Stygian shield. Oh, actually, I don't think I can, because I don't have an ornate shield anymore, and in order to make that, I need crystal shards. So I gotta go get crystal shards to make that. Vulcanite Lance, explodes on enemy hits, summons homing flares on critical hits. Like, those melee stuff sounds awesome, but we're gonna try the Fallen Paladin's Hammer. Maybe 5% increased damage while wearing it, fueled by Fury of Depths, 180 flight time, which is better than the 170. I don't know. Maybe I make the hydrothermic stuff. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a side grade. Maybe we just try what we got for Leviathan. Oh my goodness, that thing really goes, doesn't it? Okay, I see. Yeah, it is definitely gravity affected. It is very slow, but I think that's kind of the point. Throwing that at Leviathan might be quite good. We also have this that we could potentially use, but let's go ahead and head to the ocean. Am I on the right side? I am. Okay. Well, I think that's a first. I think it was because I was slightly off to the right when, oh, I cannot hit this slime. Oh my goodness, the slime that lived. I'm going to get this boss to spawn and we'll try it out. Wow, that summoned the boss with 1 hit. Cool. All right, where's our buddy here? Buddy old pal. I think he spawns like right over here. How much damage is this doing? That's about 2k. That's actually not too bad. These little boys. Oh wow, that thing just got exploded by the piercing, or not piercing, sorry, the homing bit of that. This is like really good. Man, whoever suggested this, 10 out of 10 suggestion. I love this weapon so far. Nope, don't get hit. Gotta get that adrenaline. No, oh my goodness, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have charged. Where'd he go? Get back here, little guys. I hate these big moon things that it throws. Oh, it's you. Man, that little like homing thing is really nice. I guess my one issue is that this hammer is gonna be hard to use against her. But I could always switch to the sword, right? She's just hard to hit with it because she is pretty quick. Oh wow, just annihilated the bubbles. Where's he at? I think I could probably hit him. I don't even know where he's at, honestly. Don't even know where she's at. Normally I would just focus her down, but it's so hard to actually aim at her. So maybe maybe we do that. Just get a free. Oh wow, I just did so much damage with that adrenaline to her. Okay, so I will admit this, and maybe some of you guys already know this about me because you watched my my Jedi Survivor series. And if you haven't watched that, I recommend, if you've not played Jedi Fallen Order, go watch my playthrough of it. That is such a good game. The story is incredible, even if you don't like Star Wars. And then Jedi Survivor, yeah, it's pretty good. But if you've watched that, you know that I absolutely love big, heavy, slow weapons. For whatever reason, my brain is just like, yes, this is really cool and fun. Like, you know, my Paladin in Baldur's Gate 3 is wielding a two-handed weapon. It's just, that's my jam. That's what I like about being a Paladin. And in Jedi Survivor, I use the crossguard stance, which is like big and heavy, slow, like claymore kind of sword. And I love it. So this is like, I'm feeling this right now. This is my jam, for sure. Great suggestion. I don't know what it is. I just like the huge damage hits, the really slow, methodical, very large hits of damage. Same thing when I play like Elden Ring. I like being quick. I think that's my preference, but there's something about the weight of like a really good attack like that I really enjoy. Okay, so we got the treasure bag. Did she drop anything? I actually don't know. We're gonna have to look, right? Because we got that. I don't remember exactly where she died. I don't think she died over them. Oh, hey, Cyborg wants to show me that he's got Martian Madness summoned, which actually kind of nice. Got to remember he's got that. I don't think she dropped anything. You just want to double check. There's a potion here. Because I did kill her and I did get a bunch of hearts. I just don't know if she dropped anything. That doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. So let's loot our bag first. We got the Pearl of Enthrallment, summons a water elemental. This means that we can now make the Heart of the Elements, which we couldn't before, and now we can. I need to go get the two elements in a bottle. So this one's really annoying, can't craft it. This one's also really annoying, can't craft it. But this is both from doing the Sandstorm. I got the Green Tide. Summons Teeth from the Sky on hit. Okay, that sounds cool. We got the Levitation, the melee weapon, and we got the Summit, the Belcher Staff. Man, that thing was a staff. This weapon's okay. It's a true melee weapon. I'm curious what the teeth do, so I'm just gonna quickly try to find an enemy. Any enemy. Just give me any enemy. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have a spot for the Leviathan relic yet. I'm gonna have to extend this in between episodes, so I'll just pop it there for now. But freaking Keen Fallen Paladin's Hammer. MVP. That was an awesome weapon. Do that. Let's read these. Although she claims domination over all the world's oceans, in truth, she is a recluse of the deep. Elementals such as her pose and grave threat, or elementals such as her pose a grave threat to all those around them. Other elementals are no exception. Anahita was driven from her home in the abyss by Silva's encroaching greenery. Accounts vary as to the majestic beast at her side. Some claim Anahita summoned the Leviathan herself. Regardless of what you believe, they are inseparable even in death. Such stalwart loyalty. It reminds me of Yaron. And then the abyss. While there are many sightless crevices in the deep sea, this one is a geological marvel. It is located unsettlingly close to the shoreline. Somehow, even eons of tectonics could not seal or crush it. The isolated abyss is the debatably tranquil home of the Naiad, Anahita, and other reclusive sea creatures. Here, I depose of the burgeoning remains of Silva, the goddess of life itself. Obviously, she of all gods refuses to truly die. My wishes were that she would be forgotten, but her tenacity and very willpower is remarkable. Diffused, her influence inundated that pit of crushing pressure with flora and fauna aplenty. Her great roots continue to thrash and tear at the impossibly dense stone, growing uncontrollably. She will soon remake it in her image. I could think of no worse fate than for this accursed Haddle domain. A lot going on there. Oh, and we also got the ambergris. 20% increased dash velocity. Delay after dashing is reduced by 33%. Your dashes are empowered by water, knocking back and damaging nearby enemies with viscous currents. I mean, that might be kind of cool to use in place of this for the time being until we get the... I mean, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I could do that. Oh, I really like that. Okay, we'll use that until we get the the Heart of the Elements, which I may use. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of half and half on that. But that was a fun fight. Got all this cool stuff. I'm feeling like now we're gonna make huge progress now that we got Golem dead. Astrum Aureus is next. This weapon is gonna wreck him. And then we can do all of the events. Probably gonna have to at one point. But then yeah, Duke Fishron and Plaguebringer Goliath are up after that.